on Tyra.
Why does it feel so good to be bad?
Anytime I go to hotels, I love to take the towels, the soaps, the shampoos.
It's okay to take those.
I even like to take the sheets, though.
Come on, we all do it. And now it's time to come clean.
Have you ever stolen office supplies, cheated on an exam, or lied about birth control to try and get pregnant?
He was a really nice guy, and I'm sure our kids would have been hot.
Oh! Tyra starts now.
Really cool. I was hanging out in our Tyra Show offices here the other day, and we started having a conversation, me and the producers and some of the people here, and we were sitting around talking about bad stuff. Bad stuff that you do when nobody is watching or you think you're not going to get caught. Like you're at a hotel and, ooh, those towels are nice. Those towels are real nice. Or at the grocery store and you're hungry. You know when you shop and you're like hungry, it makes you buy more stuff. But also when you're in the produce section, grapes is looking real nice. Or what about this? Oh my God, this dress is so expensive, but I really, really need it for this party and I'm gonna wear it once and return it. Or what about when you're shopping for something and you're paying for, like, I don't know, some food or something, and you're supposed to get $5 back and the cashier's not paying attention at Starbucks and gives you a 20. And what do you do? Or do you give it back? Or what about, like, you just, you know, had a hard night and you were just hanging out and you don't feel like going to work in the morning, so you and everybody got that special voice, that cough that they use. Well, we did a social experiment that we created to find out just how bad people are. How bad are you? Watch this, and I want you to see if you can identify yourself.
The guests were invited to a singles mixer at Stitch in Midtown Manhattan, where they thought they'd just be hanging out, having a couple of cocktails, and then taking home some souvenirs at the end of the night. And all the guests got to talk with the Tyra Show staff and the roving camera crew that was doing interviews in the bar area.
Participated in what they thought was a Tyra dating event, but there was something they weren't aware of. Check it out.
Now, what the guests didn't see were the hidden cameras that were watching them from every corner of the restaurant as part of a social experiment that would put them into a number of should I or shouldn't I situations. One of the first things the hidden cameras spotted was the activity around this happy hour buffet. The sign clearly says it's only for P. Sullivan and Associates. And that should mean it's hands off for everyone else, right?
What are they going to say? You're not supposed to eat them?
Well, more than one guest seemed to think it was okay to just grab a little something. But Gina, Mark, and Marie definitely were not shy about digging in. And when the waiter asked if they were with the group the buffet was supposed to be for, they just shrugged and then kept on eating.
We got Martina and Marie here. So, Gina, you saw that sign and you said, I don't care.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember seeing it, but I just started going in and kept going.
And then what about you, Mark? Were you concerned at all that wasn't for you, that it was for a special group, the food?
I was just hungry. I just wanted to eat. That's what I do. I eat. I'm an eater.
And Marie, what about you?
Well, I just saw the mozzarella sticks there, and that's one of my favorite foods, so I just had to go for it.
Was it the fried mozzarella?
Yes.
Ooh, girl. Did they have of the tomato sauce?
It was good. It was a little cold because we waited too long to eat it.
But you were doing that. Were you eyeing it for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many of you guys would eat something at an event that you know you were not supposed to? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah? Yeah? So a lot of you guys, I'll admit that I was in Hawaii once and there was a wedding. This is before I was kind of known where I would be recognized, and the wedding hadn't started yet, and they laid out the food. Child, I walked by there, just ate that. Something about food just calls your name when your name is not on the thing to be called. All right, let's see what else happened at the event.
When the guests went to pay for their drinks, the hidden cameras had another chance to catch them off guard. The bartender had agreed to help out with the experiment by pretending to accidentally give the guests too much change. When Gavin realized he had an extra $10, he immediately knew what he would do with it. Buy another beer. But when Angela found an extra 10 in her change, she seemed to take a moment to think about what she should do. And then she grabbed that money and took off. But a few minutes later, she's back. Did her conscience get to her? She just forgot her credit card.
Angela, I was totally rooting for you. I was like, oh my gosh, she came back.
I know, no, but I tipped her. I tipped her whatever. She left over, so it wasn't that bad. But I was like, I don't know, should I take it or should I not? But then I was like, you know what, let me just give her a good tip.
And then Gavin, more beer.
Well, you know. But I also, one of my friends came and I gave her the remainder of the money for a drink herself, so I was kind of a charity.
Oh, so you gave it.
I was
bartender gave you too much, and then you paid it forward by buying somebody else a drink.
I reinvested the money in the bar.
What would you got? Would you tell? You got audience? Stand up if you would tell if you got too much change. Stand up if you would tell.
Be honest.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people standing up. For real, you would tell the truth. Yeah?
We're in a recession, Tyra.
Okay, there was one more thing that went down at the mixer. Take a look.
As the night wound down, the hidden cameras had one more chance to catch the guests in a little moral dilemma. Earlier, the guests were politely told that when the party was officially over, they could take home one of every item on the gift table.
Everyone just have fun. Stay till the end of the night because we have some really cool free stuff for you.
It was mostly Tyra Show mugs and t-shirts. But stashed away under the table were some big gift bags that the guests were specifically told they could not take. Those big gift bags were absolutely off limits.
The party's on.
The gift table seemed to make people a little impatient because as soon as they thought nobody was watching, they started grabbing whatever they could. In the middle of it all, Alicia spotted one of the hidden cameras, and she pointed it out to Sarah Beth and Nancy. But did that stop the three women from going after the big gift bag stashed under the table? Nope.
In my defense, I was never told directly that they were not for the guests. They told me they were not for the guests.
So that's what you would say on the witness stand.
I did, but also I went up to our lovely producer and I said goodnight and I showed it to her on my shoulder, so she saw what I was doing, and I thought maybe there would be the line where she would cross over and say, that's not for you. Drop it.
So you were waiting to be policed.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen, so that made it okay. I love her logic. I heard it from somebody else. So it's almost like, you know, like say there's some new law or something, and if if somebody else told you that there was a new law, but you didn't hear it from the government, you know what I mean? It doesn't count. And Nancy, what were you thinking when you took the bag?
I succumbed to peer pressure.
Peer pressure. So it was
Do you have the tape where I was saying, no, we can't do this? And then I succumbed. They're like, come on, we have, like, come on.
Alicia really was the instigator. She kind of reeled us in.
Well, I'll admit, I don't necessarily take gift bags that they say don't take, because I don't even know if they really do that in Hollywood. They want you to take it, but they want you to take one. And sometimes I will walk out with 5 or 6. I really will. I really will. This is for my cousin, this is for my mama, this is for my daddy. We'll be right back.
I saw the free food there, and I went for it. And you know what? I would do it again. If we're all guilty together, then we're not guilty at all.
I did contemplate about giving it back, but I was like, you know what? We're in a recession. Screw it. I'm going to take it.
Up next, how bad are you? Do you eat grapes and things at the grocery store without paying?
There's nothing wrong with it. If they ask me, I'll pay for it.
But if they don't,
I don't pay for it.
And later, would you lie about a relative's death to get off work?
you told the truth. It was just 4 weeks old.
It was convenient for me.
Yes. Today, how bad are you? Do you steal other people's food? Do you keep money when you get too much change by accident? Would you swipe a gift bag that was not meant for you or take 5 or 6 for your uncle and your mom and your cousin? Well, we posted at TyraShow.com How Bad Are You survey, and thousands of people fessed up to their badness in all kind of everyday situations. Now, the audience is going to play along, and everybody at home, I want you to play along too, okay? First, I want you to check out the first survey scenario.
Have you ever taken towels from a hotel?
Anybody? Towels from a hotel? Stand up if you've taken towels from a hotel. Stand up. Stand up if you've taken towels from a hotel. Wow. You know, hotels should do like a count thing and then like see how many are missing and then charge your ass on your bill, like on your credit card. Okay, we're going to see the results of the survey. How many people take hotel towels?
81% said yes.
Gosh, no wonder hotels are having issues now with the economy. Nadia is here, so I understand that Nadia is a professional hotel towel taker.
Yes. Anytime I go to hotels, I love to take the towels, the soaps, the shampoo.
Well, the soaps and shampoo was okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to take those.
I even like to take the sheets, though.
Wait. Never heard of taking the sheets. That is so obvious. The maid is going to come in and totally know that that was
Yes. One time, as I was walking out, the housekeeper was walking in, and she realized that the sheets was gone, and she came out the hallway like, Miss. Good thing the elevator was coming because I just hopped in and exited out the hotel.
Oh, my gosh.
I have over 10 sets of sheets at home.
Hotel sheets?
Yes.
I've never heard of that. Have you guys heard of that? The sheets? That is a new thing. Okay, joining us is local scientist and author of Decoding Love, Andrew Trees. He's been here to talk about a lot of love stuff. Now he's going to talk about the science behind people's behavior. He's breaking it down. Andrew, why don't people think they're stealing when they take stuff from hotels? Towels, sheets, stuff like that?
First of all, what she's doing, she's not stealing towels. She's stripping that room bare. That's a whole different level. But I think the reason most people feel comfortable doing that is it's very different when you do something in an institutional setting versus when you do it personally. So a lot of people will steal towels from a hotel and not feel any bad feelings.
Because it's a big
that's right. It's a faceless hotel chain. Whereas almost no one, I hope, would steal towels from a friend's house when they visit.
Got it. Okay, let's go to the next scenario.
Have you ever been in a fender bender and left the scene?
Anybody been in a car accident and left the scene? Oh my God! This side? So you didn't just like little notes on the car like, I'm so sorry, here's my number, call me, my insurance is XYZ. Dang. Okay, let's see the survey of the results. See the survey results.
28% said yes.
Percent said yes. That's about the percentage of the audience that said yes. Amanda? Are you a fender bender runawayer?
I had an incident. My sister is dating this guy, and I particularly didn't care for him at all. I was at my house, and it was nighttime, and I was in a bit of a hurry, and he had parked right behind me, and I didn't see his car. And I backed into his back side door and left a little dent and a little discoloration, and I just left. I didn't tell him about it. A couple weeks later, my sister's like, you know, there's